charming little wigglers are you, children of Adam and Eve. With your technology you have brought forth technology that has softened you up, that you have incorporated into the norms of your reproductive rituals. When someone lacks one, you must shun them from your social fellowship. As they move about without, must you use yours to intimidate and harass them to add on to the delight of your fellowship, also often as a means to impress whomsoever you lay with. Had you also made it as a passport to having employment, even non-related to operating said technology? Do you fools also associate the lacking of technology as hindrance, and shun likewise while casting your faulty perceptions at said person without? Which such projections of faulty perceptions is what creates actual damage to person, which has a way of reflecting, echoing back at not only you but the whole of humanity and contributes to the regression of humanity. Though you may have convenienced yourselves with technology of transportation, by such have you dulled even the manly of men into a cute little winkler definitely far more weak than generations before technology existed. Have you also associated said technology as being masculine? Oh, what weakness and dependency have you created alongside all the division and destruction have you brought forth with said technology? The masculine of men is now as a cute little wiggling, pathetically weak embryo compared to generations before, by such being brought forth. By your invention of such a shortcut, such a comfort and convenience have you created a dependency that has feebled you down. Don't you not gather out of the words of the author of science, the more you hopelessly and pathetically sadly attempt to advance your knowledge to his level, the more curses you bring forth. Examine the temptation that led to earth being damned, and everyone having to die. With too much knowledge, so grew their stupor. Such dependencies man has damned himself to by his knowledge. Has he created a passport to not only having a job, but being considered socially acceptable, socially adequate, having a social life. Still with such a convenience that man has invented, does man retrograde by his continued failure to see his invention as something that made things a little more easier for him as an actual curse. After so long his convenience turns into something not comfortable enough, then to a dependency that he is never happy with, and by such, begins to lose true appreciation of how deadly operation of said technology is, and a culture by such is formed around said technology where it becomes a sport to use technology on the abusive side in ways the inventors of such, hopefully, never intended it to be used. The disruption of others by said technology, disruption of peace, as a tool to aid in harassment, lawless behavior, as a means in which to judge others, by such is division and tension created. And it also has a tendency to make man be more on the side of justifying death, injury, destruction, harassment, lawlessness when such is done by or while in operation of said technology. Humans have tended to be more on the side of dupping such transgressions as cute, funny, and hip if they are done while inside, or in operation of technology, absurd lot more than if transgressions were done without. By dependency being created, is a way created for the ruling class to control the masses. Everything related to the upkeep, usage, restrictions and manufacturing of said technology in a way kind of puts the masses at the mercy of those in charge of it all. If the ruling class wanted to enslave the masses by such dependency being created, one method they could utilize is raising the cost of needed commodities for the manufacturing, maintenance, operation, and infrastructure needed for said technology, that now the masses are about as dependent as a caged hamster as to its owner.